All right, let's dive right in. If you're a business owner, you know that feeling, right? The constant pinging, customer messages flying in from what feels like a dozen different directions. Well, today, we are talking about how to take that complete chaos and turn it from a massive headache into your #1 engine for growth.
I mean, does this sound familiar? A message pops up on Facebook, an email lands in your inbox, a text comes through, and oh, someone's on your website chat, all at the same time. And just like it says here, by the time you piece it all together the next morning, you're already behind. Opportunities are gone, customers are annoyed. This isn't just some made-up scenario. For so many of us, this is just Tuesday.
And you know, that feeling of being pulled in a million different directions, it's not just a feeling. It's a real, tangible problem that's affecting businesses everywhere.
And here's the proof. Look at this number, 67%. That's more than 2/3 of business owners who say they feel completely overwhelmed by this exact thing. So if you're feeling that stress, believe me, you are not alone. It's actually the norm.
But here's the thing. This chaos isn't just stressful. It has a very real and very high cost. It's quietly eating away at the two things you can't afford to lose, your time and your money.
Let's talk about time first. The average business owner wastes 2.5 hours every single day, just jumping between different apps and inboxes. Now you do the math on that, that's over 12 hours a week. That's almost 2 full work days just gone, wiped out by inefficiency.
And what about the impact on your bottom line? Well, it's pretty staggering. On average, businesses are losing 23% of their potential revenue just because messages are delayed or even worse, missed entirely. Think about that. For a business bringing in, say, $500,000 a year, that's over $100,000 just walking out the door.
And this right here, this explains why those delays are so devastating. We're living by the 90-second rule now. Customer expectations have absolutely skyrocketed. A crazy 78% of customers expect a business to respond in under 90 seconds. Not 90 minutes. I'm talking 90 seconds. The game has totally changed.
So with the problem laid out so clearly, what's the fix? How do you fight back? Well, it all comes down to a simple but incredibly powerful idea that brings some sanity back into the equation.
And here it is, centralized customer messaging. The concept is beautifully simple, right? You bring every single conversation, from Facebook, from email, text, your website, you name it, into one dashboard, one single screen. I love this analogy here. It's not just an inbox, it's your mission control for your entire customer universe.
And this isn't just about getting a new tool. It's about a whole system, a framework built on 4 key pillars. First, you've got platform integration. That's the foundation. It hooks everything together so nothing falls through the cracks. Then, intelligent routing kicks in, acting like a super smart receptionist, sending sales leads to sales and support tickets to support instantly. Third is AI automation, and this is where the magic happens. It handles all the repetitive stuff like answering FAQs or booking appointments, so your team can focus on what matters. And finally, continuous optimization. This is about using all that data to get smarter and faster over time. It's a complete, powerful system.
Okay, so all of that sounds great in theory, but what does it actually look like when the rubber meets the road? Let's take a look at the kind of real-world impact this can have on a business in just 3 months.
I want you to meet Tech Repair Solutions. They're a fantastic computer repair business that was, well, to put it lightly, absolutely drowning in messages before they made a change.
Just look at the mess they were in. They were juggling 8 different platforms. Their average response time was a painful 4 hours. They were missing almost half of all the leads that came in after hours. And the team, they were completely burned out and overwhelmed.
Okay, but now look at this transformation. In just 90 days, the response time went from 4 hours down to 12 minutes. That's insane. They didn't just stop missing after-hours leads, they captured 89% more of them. Revenue shot up by 67%, and customer satisfaction, it went from a mediocre 6.2 all the way up to a 9.1. These numbers are just incredible.
But forget the numbers for a second and just listen to what the owner Mike had to say about it. I finally feel like I'm running my business instead of my business running me. That right there says it all. It's about getting your life back, about being in control again. That peace of mind is priceless.
So, when you boil it all down, the crucial point is this. Centralized messaging isn't just about being more organized. It's a strategic move. It's about taking back your time, grabbing all that revenue that's slipping through your fingers, and at the end of the day, building a much stronger, more successful business.
So I'll just leave you with this one final thought.
Your customers are talking to you right now. There's no doubt about that. The real question is, are you truly listening from one central, powerful place? Or are you still scrambling, trying to hear them from everywhere at once?